It is August 30th, I think. I don't even know what day it is. Spraying beans. So I scouted these beans a few days ago. Decided they're going to get resprayed. There's a lot of foxtail coming up in it, which isn't a huge deal. Mainly just want to get rid of that for the harvestability here in a couple months when we decide to take these beans off. But while I was out here, I noticed we got a little bit of disease pressure. You can kind of see it on this leaf here, and the bugs have been after it. So since I'm going across it with a little bit of Roundup to, well, technically not Roundup, but whatever, take care of the weeds, just putting a little insecticide, fungicide in it. Probably not going to make a huge difference when it comes to yield, but it's a good test. Part of it's going to get it, part of it's not. The bugs aren't terrible, but they're grasshoppers and a lot of them. So I'm assuming that it'll help a decent amount anyway, at least with the health of the crop. Scratch that idea. We decided not to do the fungicide. Still putting an insecticide on it because the grasshoppers are in it real bad. But the fungicide is really expensive and it's late in the season. It's not really going to give us any kind of yield bump, so it's technically not going to pay for itself like it would have maybe if we put it on a little earlier. That and the disease isn't that bad. It's just one of those things. It would be more for the plant health than actually getting rid of disease. Sorry, turning. But I need to get a better camera set up. I understand that, which is also expensive, and I don't exactly have the money to do that right. I will say though, these are some nice beans. This is the first year these fields I think have ever had soybeans on them, or at least not in a really long time. This was all kind of pasture land, and then another farmer had it. Just barely see, I mean, you can see the rows, but you can just barely see that this is where I drove the last time I sprayed this field. I'm doing my best to keep that little tick mark in the front of the hood in between the rows, and hopefully my tires are dead center on the rows, and then I'm not running over too much. It's time to go make some hay. The other guys are up there, they're baling, doing some second cut. Oh, I'm stealing corn stalks, that's nice. And I'm in a telehandler. Gonna run up, pick up some bales. Should be a pretty decent day, get a lot done. Anybody says anything, an 8940 is overkill for a Kuhn double rotary rake. We know, but that's the tractor that was available, so it's fine. So time lapse, since I just kind of stopped taking any of the videos yesterday. It's the next day, and I'm heading into work, and we're gonna do a little more spraying, get those beans taken care of, and then bale some more hay, and then it's party time. I do always like this view on the commute, even though I know that if you go far enough in that direction, you run into Urbania. It's not as nice as it is out here. This is going to be a fun day trying to get moved around and deal with all the traffic from this flea market that's happening down the road. We're going to have to come through here with trucks and wagons here a little bit. Going to be people walking all over the place. Good times. Out tedding a little hay quick. Got some second cutting, just stirring it up, headlands of this field ought to be dry today. Maybe we can get it baled up later on. We'll see what happens. It's still pretty green. The inside of the field, though, just got mowed yesterday afternoon, so we're definitely not going to be able to get that today. So, I don't know, something like 20, 30 acres, I guess we have to. I don't know. I think we did like 70 yesterday, so we should be good. Nice, easy day. It's time for more spraying. Nice thing about spraying late is getting to see the field in these later growth stages, and we got some spots here that are looking a little lime green, not right, so I'm going to do a little scouting quick and see what's going on here. Oh, looking at it, I think it's just low spots in the field. The bugs are definitely in it, and there's a little bit of foliar disease happening, but it's pretty late in the season to be worried about it. You know, it's pretty much already made its yield for the year. And it's going to start senescing pretty soon. I mean, it kind of started on the bottom of the plants, but for what it is and what it's worth, it's, you know, the fungicide is pretty expensive to put on, so hope for the best with that. All right, enough spraying for a day. Time to go make hay. Hold on, we ready to go make some hay? Yep. I load. He unloads. I'm faster than him, though. I bury him in hay wagons and trucks. Can't keep up. What did you say, every day? That's it for today. We're out of here. Went to the next field, and hay's still a little too wet, so that's a good project for tomorrow on Sunday Fun Day. Thanks for watching.